Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over how to put text on a path in Affinity Publisher, and this will be an alternative to text in Krita or Inkscape even. This is a paid program. I think it's about $50, and it has a more user-friendly interface in my opinion than Inkscape, but also comes with just as many text tools as Inkscape. It's just a more refined program. So if you are okay with using Inkscape because it's free, that's awesome, keep using it. But if you want something a little bit more robust or more user-friendly and you're okay with the price point, I would recommend Affinity Publisher or even Designer. And these, in my opinion, are very competitive to the Adobe products. So we're going to go ahead and make our line here, curve. It's a little bit more curved here. This is pretty standard with all programs that you want to make a curve in. You got your line tool, you edit your little nodes here, your little dots, and then your artistic text tool, which is here. Oops, yeah, select the curve first and then the tool. And then when you hover over the line, you want to hover until you find that T with a little squiggly underneath. You're going to click and you can start putting the text on here. So as you can see, my path wasn't long enough, so it defaulted to putting it on the bottom of the path, which is pretty cool. We can just drag out that point here and make that longer. Kind of want to make this a little bit. Oops. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, so that's there. That's pretty much it. However, if you want to go ahead and edit this line that it's on, you can go to View, Studio, and go down to Text Frame. And this should pop up. It's a little box here. Go to the stroke and just turn that off. I usually like to turn it on and off just so I can see the stroke easier in case I need to refine it a little better against a guide. For example, when I do stickers, I need to put the text along that. So we can actually do that right now. So go ahead and pull that up. Right now. We can do this little guy. Alright, so we're going to start over. So he's going to be a sticker, so he needs my business name on it. We're going to turn this off along the bottom. And the reason for that is if you buy a sticker, you don't remember where you got it from, you will always remember. And that should be good. And then here, and click that. Shoot, I don't remember what the copyright symbol is, so we'll just do that for now. Oh, there we go. Did I do it all? I don't know if I did all caps. I'll deal with that later. So there's our text. We can go back and highlight it by double clicking, and we'll make the font 8 point, and then we can zoom in. And here, what I'm going to do is adjust the points or the nodes or whatever to make sure my text isn't super close to the artwork here. And then when I'm happy with that, I can just turn that stroke off. But I want to add 2020. Here we go. And it should be good. Actually, there. And that's pretty much it. That's all you have to do for text and a path in Affinity Publisher. Very simple, really easy to use. And like I said, if you were looking for a program that was a little bit better than Inkscape, but you were okay with paying a little bit to use it, this would be a really good alternative, and it's a one-time payment. And so far my updates have been free. Even if it's not a consistent thing, I wouldn't have to, theoretically I wouldn't have to pay for the update, another update, unless it was a feature I wanted or was interested in, which is really nice in my opinion. So I'll leave a link to the software down below in the description of the video. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below in the actual comments of the video. And I will see you guys in the next video.